Hello, guys, and this is Dr. Efi with Efi Talks, and I am here with Sherri, the guru of fitness, everything that's fitness. And if you want your body to be bodying, this is the person that you contact. Let me tell you something, honey. I just have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about today with Sherri, and I know that it is going to be on and popping, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sherri, I'm so glad.
I love that introduction. Can we do that again?
Yeah.
That's an awesome introduction. Yeah, thank you for having me, my bestie.
I'm so glad you're here, bestie.
We always have fun.
Yes, we do. We know how to do it. We know how to have fun. You know, there are no holds bars when we're out. Get ready for an exciting show. It's going to be really informative, but also we want to help you, but we're going to do it with a fun way so that, you feel good about yourself. That's what it's about, especially since we're over 50. Yes, baby. The skin is skinning. The body is bodying, baby. But we're about our business. Aren't we about our business?
We're always about our business. It doesn't matter what we're doing, where we're at, what's happening.
Yeah.
We're going to be Shonda and Sherri.
There you go. We're standing on it. Okay, so Sherri, tell the people a little bit of, not that they need to know who you are because you're like all throughout the community. You're here in San Antonio, but tell the people that don't know who Sherri is. Who is Sherri?
Well, I'm Sherri Braxton, CEO of Sherri Fitness, women's fitness trainer, but community for everybody.
Yeah.
So my job and my mission is to get women, like Miss Shonda said, bodying, feeling good about themselves, not just on the outside, but on the inside too, because it all kind of comes together, right?
Absolutely.
I want women feeling stronger, feeling confident.
Yeah.
I started off doing women's fitness and it was just all women, but now that I'm doing community, I'm doing everybody, which is kids and men and everybody.
Absolutely.
But my number one thing is women.
Women.
I always go back to women because I'm a woman. I know how women feel, what we go through when our bodies are changing and acting crazy. And so I'm all about women empowerment because today is what?
It's Women's History Month. Yes, it is.
So power to the women.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
So that's me in a nutshell. I mean, if you don't know me, then you know that I'm all about, my mission is all about going through the community, getting people healthy, getting them fit. That's what I do.
Yeah. So I met Sherri, oh my God, almost 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago.
Grace was like,
he was a little. And so I was in the store and I saw this cute lady. And let me tell you something about me. If you are a beautiful woman, I will step up and say, "Ooh, you're so pretty." So I walked up to Sherri.
We're at Walmart?
We're at Walmart. And I walked up to Sherri and I said, "You're so pretty." And so she said, "Thank you." She was so friendly. Now, I didn't know from that moment that this would end up being my best friend. It was just a pretty woman that I saw in the store. And when I see women, girl, I give you your props. I also test to see if you're nasty, because I'm not going to be a little nasty. So she was so friendly. And then I said, "You're so pretty." And I think I told her she was fine or something. Because I will tell a woman, if your body is bodying for real, I will say, "Girl, you are fine." So then it so happened that we lived in the same neighborhood. She lived on one side. I lived on this other side in Alamo Ranch. And then we found out about that. She asked me about school. And then her son came to be a student at the school I was at. Now, what happened is my dad died. Yeah, that was a very hard time for me. And I ballooned, honey. Can you imagine this? Ballooning, honey. I ballooned. I got big. I was just eating because I was so depressed. And you remember that time. I was extremely depressed. And I contacted Sherri and I said, "I need help." And she said, "Girl," as they say today, say less. So she started working with me, and I promise you, just the meal plan. Can you tell a little bit about the meal plan, and then we'll continue to talk?
Yeah. So when Shonda called me, of course I knew that I was going to get the call sooner or later because I was watching her on social media, and I was also talking to her. So I know how depression can be when you lose a loved one. So when she reached out, I said, "Come in."
Yeah.
She came in. She was very leery about taking the before picture.
Yeah.
And I said to her, "Girl," because y'all know me. I don't post any photos of before photos.
Yeah.
That you don't want, because I know
Yeah.
as a trainer, I'm confident that at the end you're going to be wanting to really show it off right away.
Yeah, yeah.
So she didn't want it, and I said, "Girl, show it because you're going to look, back to how you did before."
Yeah.
We went into the meal plan. Shonda was very ready for everything. She didn't. It was like, "Okay, we'll do this. Whatever you want me to do, Sherri, I'm going to do it." And I love clients like that.
Yeah.
So we sat down, went over the meal plan. She was surprised because she thought my meal plan was going to be eating carrots and celery.
And I can't do that.
I'm not a celery and carrot kind of trainer. I mean, I don't even like celery.
No.
Anyway, so we sat down, we went over the meal plan. It's 5 to 6 meals a day, small meals a day. And she was eating breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack at the end. 2 to 3 hours in between eating. And she followed, I told her, "You follow my meal plan, you do all my workouts, you do everything I tell you to do, you're going to be fine as all get out."
And I was, baby.
And she was sitting there going, "Okay," because she wasn't herself.
No.
So you got to imagine she's sitting there looking at me going, "Okay, we're going to do this."
Yeah.
She worked her butt off.
Yes.
I worked her out like crazy. There was times that she gave me dirty looks.
Oh, yes.
There was times that she said, "Why am I doing this?"
And I was saying, the hour was over.
And I was just saying, "Girl, you got this." While she was on the floor doing them push-ups.
Yeah.
And she was going, "Are we done yet?" No. Keep going. She did. I have to say that when you are a client of mine, and you follow everything I tell you to do, from the meal plan to training, you have no choice but to be fit and healthy. There's no choice.
That's right.
I mean, it's going to happen. When you don't follow what I say, then I know that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Shonda did everything she was supposed to do. The weight came off so freaking quick. It was insane.
Yeah.
She trained with me 3 to 4 days a week. The other days she trained on her own. She trained her butt off.
I did.
And so you need both. You need the meal plan and you need the workouts.
Yeah.
So you can't be without one. You have to have both of them. They both come together. And every week I saw your body change. Yeah. And I saw her happy. She didn't even like to look in the mirror that much.
That's true.
I was like, "I'm trying to, you're doing a workout, and she would look down. She didn't look in the mirror. When the weight dropped off this lady, I'm here to tell y'all, I couldn't get her out of the mirror. She would come into Sherri Fitness and she would be, "Are we ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." So I had to wait about 5 minutes so she can get that out of her system.
Yeah.
So that's what happens. But the thing is that I know we're talking vain right now.
Right.
But all women are vain. We want to look good. Don't y'all lie. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is Women's History Month. It's all about don't be fake.
Yeah.
We are vain. We want to look fine as heck.
Yes, we do.
We're vain. Now, I'm concerned about the outside, but I'm also concerned about the inside, which is why I do meal plans for my clients. Yeah. Because we do want to look good. Yeah. So it's been how long?
6 years.
6 years since she has kept the weight off.
Yeah.
And I think you like to work out.
I do.
When I first started training you, but now it got to where you love to work out.
Yeah.
She was teaching my son.
Mm-hmm.
My son would tell her though,
Mm-hmm.
when she wasn't eating.
Yeah.
He would, Mom, she's not eating.
Mm-hmm.
And she's running.
Yeah.
And she's not eating. So I would have to get on her about that. Yeah, I would have to get on her about that. But it's when women come to me,
mm-hmm.
and the weight comes off.
Yeah.
And then I see them a year later, 2 years later, it hurts me when I see that they put all the weight back on.
Oh, yeah.
Because that means they got off track.
Mm-hmm.
So I love to see women like you and also other clients that I have trained in the past that come to my Sherri Fitness pop-ups.
Yeah, yeah.
And I see them
they're still there.
And they've kept it off. So it's just, everybody just has to, stick to your guns with things and not get discouraged. You have to, it's not only for the outside but the inside as well, with all the diseases we have happening, people dropping dead.
Absolutely.
We need to really take care of our inside as well.
We really do. And I remember telling Sherri also, I was like, I'm an African woman, so I'm like, I can't lose my butt. Remember that?
She would say that in the middle of the workout. I'd have her doing a workout. I gotta lose my butt. No, girl. Just get down there and just do that. Or she'll do some jump squats. And she will literally stop. The two of us, I'm telling you, she would literally stop in the middle of the workout and go, is this going to be good for my butt? Keep it going, girl. Keep it going.
I did. I'm telling you.
I have some clients that are like a trip, but this one right here, she takes the cake. Yeah. I'm serious. It's like I knew what I was going to get when my girl would come in. I knew we're going to be stopping. She's got to look in the mirror. We've got to stop. She's got to. Okay. Yeah. But to see you like this, and then to see how happy you got after the weight came off, isn't it amazing how you can just feel depressed and you feel just.
It's something that exercising actually does for the endorphins, right? It makes you actually feel good. It is a feel good tool to use. So if you are you're not exercising and you're using fats, and we're going to talk about that, the fats and the trends. If you're using fats and trends, but you're not getting the exercise, you're not lifting, you have to lift, because remember you used to tell me about the skinny fat. And so the people who just run, running is fine. It's good for your heart. It's good for cardio. But you're also going to have to do those anaerobic things that she taught me about. I really wasn't in that. After I left the Army, I was like, I'm done with push-ups. But I learned that if you really want to be lean and fit, you're going to have to do those anaerobics, and talk just a little bit. Why is it so important for women to continue to lift, especially women our age that are 50 and above? Why is that so important that we also do those anaerobic exercises?
Well, a lot of women, it's easy for them to get on a treadmill.
Oh, it's easy.
We love it. And to say, oh, I walked today.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's not good. Because, I preach that all the time. Yeah. Walk, do whatever, that's fine. But if you want to tone up and you want to build muscle, you have to lift weights. And you don't have to be a bodybuilder. Not everybody's Arnold.
Yeah.
Okay. And they not ever will be.
Yeah.
So you have to lift weights. You can go 10 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever your fitness level is, you have to lift weights. You have to even do the machines. If you go to the gym, you can do the machines. But if you can't go to the gym and you have to work out at home, then just go to Walmart or wherever, or Amazon, and go on Amazon and order some dumbbells. If you can't get to a trainer or whatever, then go online. Online, they have everything to help you at least start to lift weights or do whatever. They even have ankle weights. They have wrist weights that you can use. They have ankle weights. even to step it up with your walking.
Absolutely.
But for your upper body,
Mm-hmm.
you have to lift weights.
Yeah.
You just have to. You there's no getting around it.
Yeah.
Or now I did for 2 months.
Yeah.
I did no weights.
No weights.
For almost 2 months. And I did total body. I did push-ups. Everything was my own body weight.
Yeah. Oh my
and
God.
I did push-ups. I did tricep dips.
Yeah.
And I still stayed on top of it. I just went back to weights two weeks ago, I think.
Okay. Okay.
So I did push-ups every other day.
Uh-huh.
And I did triceps just to see how my body would be.
Yeah.
So you can also use your own body weight. But there's no getting around it.
No getting around it, guys.
You have to lift no matter how old. Shwanda's over 50. I just turned 60 in December.
Uh-huh.
So for me, at 60 years old, if I stop lifting, I don't care how I look now.
Mm-hmm.
If I stop lifting and working out and doing push-ups and eating healthy, I will be a saggy mess. And that's true.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how long I've worked out.
Yes.
Over 30 years consistently.
Yeah.
But if I stopped right now, today, and you saw me in a month from now, and I was eating all over the place, no working out, I would look a hot mess.
Yeah.
So I don't care what anybody says, you have to work on your body. You have to, especially being over 50.
Absolutely.
You joined the over 50 club now. I'm like, yay, Shwanda's finally got it. Girl, I'm glad you got there. Because look at you now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I think that as we age, we don't have to. My dad used to have a saying, look as good as you can for as long as you can. So whatever that takes. And that's when I talk about the trends, right? So we have some trends. I've noticed I'm always looking on my feed. And when I'm looking on my feed, I'm noticing Ozempic shots. I'm noticing this other shot that begins with the T. I can't even pronounce it, guys. But I'm looking just, take this shot, take this shot.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying anything, and neither is Sherri. We're not saying anything is wrong with the shots, but I just noticed it's a trend. And I'm just so grateful because what I wanted to avoid were trends. Because what I noticed with the trend, that it may work for a time, but then once you go back to your regular routines, guess what ends up happening? The weight comes on. So I want to talk a little, I think back in my day, in our day, they used to have a lot of pills, these pills that you would take.
Dexatrim.
I
was trying to remember it when I was talking to my mother last night. Dexatrim was one of the things that my girlfriends, and I wasn't even Sherri Fitness then, but my girlfriends were taking that Dexatrim, and it was like curbing their appetite, and they didn't want to eat anything, and they would be like, "We're skinny." We're skinny.
I'm fine.
Which brings us, like Shwanda just brought up
Ozempic shots. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Which I call the skinny shots.
Skinny shots.
Nothing. See, I'm a straight shooter, but I'm the type that you can, to each his own, for what you want to do.
Do what you do.
But when people come to me and they ask me questions about it, then that's when, I say nothing until people ask me things about it. So the thing is with the skinny shot is, if you're going to have the shot, and you know you're going to have it, say, okay, I'm going to get it next month. You know you're going to get it. Get a meal plan in place, a healthy meal plan in place, workouts in place, a workout plan. That way, when you have the shot, you can eat your small meals throughout the day, just like I do for you and my other clients. And you have a plan and so you're not just getting the shot and walking. Because I know people come to me and they're like, well, I'm walking and I'm doing this and that and I'm eating protein and I'm whatever, but are you eating carbs? Right. So carbs, it seems to be a thing with this shot, that just from different people that I've talked to, no, I can't eat carbs.
Oh, wow.
And you need carbs for energy. Not all carbs are bad. We have our good carbs or our bad carbs, right? Our good carbs are whole grains, vegetables, fruits, beans. Those are your good carbs. So you still need that for energy. Your protein is for building and to keep you full and for your muscles. So in a nutshell, eat.
Please eat.
You have to eat. You can eat small meals throughout the day. Drink your water.
Yes, please drink water.
Yes, and for goodness sake, have a cheat meal. I eat a cheat meal. I really do. I have a 14-year-old that tells me, "Mom, I want you to be a normal mom and have a cheat meal." Okay? So that's all I'm going to say on the matter is, nothing against the shot. Do whatever you want to do, but just don't starve yourself. When you don't eat with the skinny shot, you are going to, your skin, if you don't work out, your skin is going to start to hang and sag. So my only advice as a fitness expert, as a personal trainer of 18 years now, and consistently working out for over 30 years. I'm old. I'm 60. I've been in the business for a long time. So if you don't want to hear anything else from me, just eat. Just eat and work out. Keep your arms and your body tight so that it doesn't all build up around your midsection and store fat. That's it.
So what do you think about Pilates? I've been also, because I'm on my feed, so I don't know if it's because it's on my television or it's on my YouTube, because I'm always scrolling just ways to just feel better and look better. So what do you think about Pilates? Is that a good way to exercise?
I actually have never done Pilates because, I'm a hardcore, crazy kind of trainer. But guess what? I want to try Pilates myself.
Okay.
Let's do Pilates together.
Okay.
No, let's do it together.
I have gotten accustomed to how she actually works out. And let me tell you, Sherri is like, I'm over the top too. But when she starts exercising, I was in the Army, so I remember those drill sergeants. So that's what she reminds me of. So when I see Pilates, it looks like the girls are like,
it does. It does.
And I'm like, okay, that's what I want to look cute with it, right? I don't, come on, you got it. And that's Sherri.
That is, but we want to be well-rounded. And since we haven't tried it, we want to show the viewers
how to do it,
that we are willing to try it. Now, if we don't like it, then it's bye-bye Pilates.
We're not going to do it.
But I'm willing to try it. Just to see
it. Okay.
So stay tuned for her and I to.
Working out Pilates. We're going to be serious, guys. You know what? I really want to talk about people because, as you know, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And that is one of the real reasons that not only was I going through depression after losing my father, a severe depression, but I also at that time, remember, was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. So one day I was in the classroom and completely passed out. Didn't know I was teaching my children about Van Gogh art. And I sat down. Well, I don't remember what happened. I sat down and I was out, and when I woke up, I was in the hospital.
That was crazy.
And my glucose had dropped to 41, and I don't think you realize how serious that was. So at that moment, I was like, oh my goodness, what should I do? I knew I had to work out. I knew at that moment. So tell us a little bit why diabetes is so important, why that's one of the things that you also spearheaded about your story.
Well, my sister passed away, a lot of people know, in 2019 of type 2 diabetes. She also, what took her out was a heart attack, but she had, she was diagnosed before she passed away. She probably had it for about 13, 14 years. With my sister, one of the reasons why I'm so on this big mission too with diabetes is she didn't take it seriously. And that's the hurtful part. And that's what you have to kind of live with.
Yeah.
She thought that she was going to be okay.
Yeah.
And, oh, girl, I'll be fine. I don't need to do that. I just take my medicine. Then when she started feeling better, then she stopped taking her medicine. Yeah. So that's why I was so tough on my clients, and also clients that came to me, because I had other clients that came to me that were also pre-diabetic or had whatever. And I wanted to make sure they were really taking it seriously and actually listening to your doctor, because my sister didn't do that. Yeah. She was like, they don't know what they're talking about. She thought she was a doctor, right? I would tease her. Yeah. I mean, are you, last I checked, you were not, I don't see any degree. You're not a medical doctor. Absolutely. I mean, we would make a joke out of it. Yeah. But now that she's gone, and now that near the end when I saw her like leaving us, and I knew that it was at the end, she was like, Sherri, can you help me? There's nothing at that point. There was nothing I can do. So I couldn't help her. So I feel like I need to help other people. Yeah. And that's the thing. So when that happened to you, I'm like, oh my, it was crazy. Yeah. Isn't it a wake up call? Yeah. But see, you woke up. Absolutely. Things like that didn't wake my sister up. Yeah. That's why it's important for me to get out and do. And she even said to me before she passed away, I know I never listened to you. I never listened to the doctors, and just, but can you just keep helping people? Oh, yeah, you know, yeah. Because sister, you're so good at what you do. Yeah. You're boom, boom, boom. She goes, I know you're disappointed in me, and I know, whatever. So it's hurtful. Yeah. Even to this day, you think, God, my sister wouldn't even listen to me, but just listen to your physician. Yes. Do what they say, work out and eat, so that you're not in a position to where, we have to sit around talking about diabetes. And absolutely. So since that time, I've been in remission. I haven't had no insulin dependence. My numbers are perfect. So I credit it all to Sherri. I do believe that the Lord brought her into my life for that time, that such a time as that. I needed her at that time. Passing out was not good. I had a child, husband. I knew I needed to be here, and so have not dealt with my glucose at all. When I go to the doctor for my annual checkups, and women, we need to do that. I am good. My sugar levels are always good. But I believe you got to get your body moving. You cannot be complacent, and you cannot be a person that just don't move and just eat. So we want to eat to live, not live to eat. Thank you. Yes. It's not only are you going to be storing fat, but health-wise. Yeah. It's not good health-wise either for you to store fat. So eat, get checked. Yes. Keep your body moving. Yeah. And keep it popping. Keep it popping. Sherri, you know what? It is always a blast. I'm so glad. That was some great information. Now, tell people how they can find you, those who don't know you. I have a lot of new friends here on social media. And so I want you to be able to reach out to her. Let's not only do the fats, let's be about getting our body fit and in motion. Sherri, how can they reach you? On Sherri Fitness on Instagram and Sherri Fitness on Facebook. Just shoot me a DM. If you have any, if you want to train with me, just let me know. If you have any questions, just ask me, and I give free advice. Yeah, I love it. I mean, that's what I do. Also, I have a big event. There you go. Coming up March 22nd, Women's History Health Month. Yeah. Which Miss Shwanda will be one of my speakers there. It's going to be all talking about health, from dementia to diabetes to heart health to cancer. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have healthy snacks. Come out March 22nd at the Kirby Senior Center at 10 a.m. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to get it popping. And we will definitely see you there. Now, this is your girl, Dr. Effie. Look forward to seeing you in April, where we will have DI
That's my boy from
I like
DI
DI.
Productions. He is amazing, and he'll be talking about upcoming events and his new project that he's working on. It's good. We are bringing Niger to San Antonio. Yes, so it is going to be awesome. I look forward to seeing you next month with DI. As always, peace in and a God.